Children, I checked the floor beforehand, and it's clean enough, so come on out, everybody. Come and sit in front like I know I like to do. Come on, children. Come on up. They hide in with the grown-ups, so you don't realize how many they are until they start coming out. Good. Okay, come and make yourselves comfortable. We're having problems with the microphones today. The wireless mics are not working, and neither is the altar mic, so I got to settle. Thankfully, this one is just long enough to make it to the front so I could take it from the chair and use it. Good morning, boys and girls. I barely heard you. Good morning, boys and girls. You forgot my name? Good morning, Father Carosa. Let's try that again. I know you can do better. Okay, Angela, you did a great job. Now let's get everyone else. Good morning, boys and girls. Much better. Okay. I want to show you something I have here. Think very simple, right? You know what this is. It's a candle, right? Very simple. Like this, it's not worth much. Huh? You can't really do anything with it this way. But if you light it, look what a difference it makes when it's lit. Now I think I can sit down with you. I lit it from the other candle. Very simple thing. One candle just made of wax and a little string as a wick. And look how bright it is. Even with all the bright lights here, everybody in the rest of the church, I'm sure, can see this one candle. Now, in the old days, before we had electric lights, you had to live with candles. That's how you got light in your house. And you needed it, especially at nighttime, because if the house was dark and you didn't light candles, well, you'd fall all over the furniture, and you'd be falling and stubbing your toe, and, it wouldn't be fun. Yeah, ow, that would hurt. That's right. Okay. You'd be like, ow, yes, very much so. So, people relied on candles. But if you do what I just did to it, blow it out, well, what good is it now? Nothing. You can't eat it. You can't put it on your desk and use it as a paperweight or anything, okay? If it's not lit, it can't help anybody. But one candle that is lit can make such a difference in the world. And Jesus says in the gospel today, you are the light of the world. We are meant to be the light for Jesus, to show his light to all the world. And one Christian living out the gospel, being Jesus in the world, can light up the whole world, even just one person making a difference in the world. What a difference we can make. Now, today we use candles sometimes for special things. We use them here in church, of course, to worship God, to show that we adore him. Sometimes maybe grown-ups will use them on a table, at dinner time to have a romantic candlelight dinner, something like that. And we also might use them when we have a power failure, right? If there's a blackout. Well, sometimes we light candles, and this way we can see until the lights come back on. Yeah. Or you're one step ahead of me, Angela. Well, today, sometimes what people use is their phone. Because all you have to do is say, Siri, turn on the flashlight. Siri, turn on the flashlight. And voila, there it is. And now with the light on the phone. Thank you, Angela, for that perfect segue into my second part of my homily. So we might also use maybe flashlights and other things we have. But in order for the phone to work and use the flashlight on the phone, what do I have to do with it every night? Charge it. That's right. You have to charge it every night. Because if I don't charge it, well, it just goes black. And, of course, you can't use the flashlight. And you can't call people. You can't send text messages. You can't check the weather or the sports scores. You can't go online or do anything you do with it. Or you can't watch movies on it or anything you do with it. If it's not charged, it's pointless. Maybe I could use it as a paperweight on my desk, but that would be an awfully expensive paperweight, right? So we have to charge it. Well, for us to be the light of the world for Jesus, we have to charge our hearts and keep that faith and that flame alive. And there's several ways we do that. One, what we're doing right now, coming to church every Sunday. We join together and worship God. We worship Him and tell Him how much we love Him and how important He is to us and how we want to follow Him. And sometimes people say, well, I can pray at home. Well, yeah, it's true. We can pray at home. But we can't really worship God at home. We need to come here and be with all the other Christians as one family, together, worshiping our Father together as one. And we need to do that, come here to church to do that. And for those of you who are old enough who have made your first Holy Communion, and some of you are preparing, you made your first reconciliation yesterday, when you receive first Holy Communion, then that's the most important thing we do, that Jesus comes and lives within us to help keep that flame alive and bright in our hearts. So we have to recharge the batteries of our hearts, of our soul, by coming to church every Sunday, praying every day, and just asking Jesus to help us through everything. And if we do that, then we can be that light in the world that makes such a difference. And I want to light the candle one more time. And show everybody. See how you can see it? Even this one little candle. At the Easter Vigil, everybody holds one of these. We light from that big candle over there we call the Paschal candle. We light that at the Easter Vigil to show that Jesus is risen. And how beautiful it is when the church is in darkness, but everybody is holding a candle. It's such a beautiful thing to see. And you know what? Our world is in darkness, right? There are a lot of people who don't live life the way Jesus tells us to do. And that's why there's so much sadness in the world. So many people who are so mean, who are doing such horrible things to other people. And Jesus tells us, you go out and be the light. Show people how to live the way I taught them to live. Because if you can do that, they'll know me and they'll follow me. Now, of course, if everybody is a bright light in the world, well, people would hardly be able to miss the light, right? But even one person can make a difference. So just one of us, with our light held strong and, for Jesus and showing His light to the world, you can make a difference. As simple as you are, just like this little bit of wax in a string can light the world, so can you, just a young child. You can be Jesus' presence in the world. Now, there's a beautiful song that I learned when I was a little boy, and maybe you know. And if you know it, I'm going to invite you to sing it along with me. And if not, then you're learning a new song. And it goes like this. This little light of mine, I'm going to let it shine. If you know it, sing it with me. This little light of mine, I'm going to let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm going to let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Very good. And we'll do it again, and grown-ups can join in too if you want, okay? This little light of mine, I'm going to let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm going to let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm going to let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Beautiful. Now, each and every one of you, go out and let your light shine for Jesus, okay? May Jesus Christ be praised, now and forever. You can go back to your moms and dads now.